Yo, so the other day on Twitter, fast-tailed girls was trending. So I checked it out, and I learned some things. The topic was about hypersexualization of young black girls by society and men, grown men. Now this is an ideal that's traced back to slavery, where slave women were essentially transformed from human beings to sex objects. Lo and behold, centuries later, not much has changed. Turn on a music video sometime. Today what you see is the same hypersexualization from centuries ago. So strong, men don't even bother to consider factors like there possibly being an actual human being surrounding that vagina they're so focused on. Does this human have feelings? Are they old enough to vote? Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But the level of disrespect is substantial. So significant, girls think that's how it's supposed to be. And it's hard to blame them. Let entertainment tell it, being hypersexualized is a career move, if your skin is light enough. Twerk, Molly. So one woman shared that the approaches and harassment from men were so bad, she started eating and packing on the pounds in hopes of keeping them away. Figured they'd leave her alone if she was no longer slender. My eyes opened. That showed me that some women have to put in the same amount of work to not get hollered at as guys do to get a holler back. As a man, this is completely foreign to me. Without $1 million, which we'd have to work hard for, guys will never know what it's like to be pursued like that. We have to work ridiculously hard to get ourselves to a certain level, either financially, physically, and or socially, to experience what a lot of black women do just for being born. I wonder if we'd be more sensitive to the issue if the tables turned. I'm tired of all these women trying to have sex with me. You know what? I can see that happening. Next, there was a lady telling her story. When she was 16, she had sex with a 24-year-old man. When people found out, they blamed her more than the guy. Sorry, but in a situation like that, I blame the guy more than the girl. At 24 years old, everything about a 16-year-old girl should make you never want to have kids, not get you aroused. At 24 years old, you shouldn't be able to be around teenagers without the desire to threaten their life. Try it. Get around some 16-year-olds and keep track of how many times you get the urge to say, "Sit down!" I'm just being real. I remember my junior year in high school. There was a girl in my class that was dealing with a 22-year-old. And even at the age of 16, I saw something wrong with that. She thought it made her look cool, but I knew he was only messing with her because she was extremely naive. And he was sorry AF. As a guy, I've always thought you should be proud of the woman you're sexually involved with. Just in case word got out, your boys would give you hand slaps and daps instead of ridicule. So it's hard for me to see a man getting props for messing with a chick that still wears belts to match her sneakers. But some men are monsters and will prey on underage sisters because they know young girls are easily manipulated. They believe anything you tell them. I remember when I was 20, I told this 18-year-old girl that I was an astronaut. Not only did she believe me, a week later she bought me some space boots. Where did you find these? A few points. 1. Society needs to be much more aware of the pressures placed on young black girls and stop making them out to be hypersexualized objects. They're not always fads. Many times they're just victims. 2. Any man aged 19 or older, if you ask a girl how her day was and her response involves any of the terms school bus, locker, or fourth period, y'all should not be involved romantically. And 3. This is for you underage ladies. No grown man is genuinely interested in you. If he says otherwise, he is lying. You only have one thing to offer his trifling self, and once he gets it from you, he'll disappear faster than prom tickets. Trust me.